Hello, welcome to Code Remedies. In this video, we'll learn about how to convert Python code into one-liner code and its advantages and disadvantages. So, let's start with the converting the single line if-else condition code into one line of Python code. A Python one-liner is a snippet of code that solves a problem in a single line. Here, you can use a simple if-else statement in a single line of code. This is called the ternary operator. The most basic ternary operator works if C else Y returns expression X if the boolean expression C evaluates to true. Otherwise, if the expression C evaluates to false, the ternary operator returns the alternative expression Y. Elif is broken down into else and if always followed with the condition statement in both of the formats. Execution of code in one-liner Python code and general code are similar. You can represent for loop as one-line Python code in a list or a dictionary, and this one-liner expression is known as list comprehension. List comprehensions can contain complex expression and nested functions. One of the advantages of using list comprehension is code execution. It's much faster because it is optimized for the Python interpreter to spot a predictable pattern during looping. Also, you do not need to load the append attribute of the list and call it a function. Instead, in comprehension, a specialized list append bytecode is generated for a fast append onto the result list. Instead of list, you can also store for loop data in the dictionary. This is known as dictionary comprehension. Dictionary comprehension is a concise and memory efficient way to create and initialize dictionaries in one line of Python code. It consists of two parts, expression and context. The expression defines how to map keys to values. The context loops over an iterable using a single line for loop and defines which key value pairs to include in the new dictionary. As you can see here, swapping is done in a single line, another advantage, because if fewer instructions are written for an algorithm, the shorter the execution time. It's true in many cases. Also, multiple data types variable assignment can be written in a single line. Here, declare a global variable in a function using a single line. Lambda function is a single line function declared with no name, which can have any number of arguments, but it can only have one expression. It is similar to Python def keyword. Reduction in the length of a code leads to a decrease in a code readability. It's one of the disadvantages of one-liner codes, but less code have fewer variables uses less memory. That's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video or learned anything, leave a like. Thank you for watching till end.